I had thoughts when I was at the gym. I just left the gym. It is now a little bit after 9 a.m. Saturday morning. I got to the gym at about 10 after 7 this morning. I did about 45 minutes of weights. I did half an hour of cardio on the treadmill. And while I was on the treadmill, I was thinking to myself, what is my alternative? What if I don't do the things that I'm doing? What is my alternative? What if I don't go to the gym? Okay? What if I don't go to the gym 3 to 4 days a week like I have been for the last year? Would I have lost weight? Would I have stayed soft? Would I have started to develop some shape to myself? What if I didn't go to the gym? What if I didn't prep my meals? What's the alternative if I didn't prep my meals? Every Sunday, I prep my lunches for the week. I even prep berries. What is the alternative if I don't do preparation for my food? Well, the alternative is I'm not, obviously the foods aren't prepared, so when I'm getting hungry for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I'm just grabbing whatever I can. So, and that's not what I want to do. So, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? What's the alternative if I don't carry snacks with me? I mean, right now, I'm actually getting ready to going to change, but I've got snacks with me right now that I have. I got yogurt. I've got protein bars. What is the alternative if I don't carry snacks with me? Well, if I'm out driving somewhere and I'm hungry and I don't have something to time me over until I get home, the alternative is I stop at Wawa and grab some junk, more than likely, because that's what I did in the past. So what's my alternative if I don't carry my snacks with me? Is I stop somewhere and eat junk I shouldn't be eating? What is the alternative if I don't self-develop myself? If I don't read books, and I don't have my book in my car with me right now, or I'd show you. What's the alternative if I don't self-develop my mind? If I don't self-develop myself? If I don't watch YouTube videos as part of my self-developing to learn how to eat right, to learn how to lose weight, to learn how to educate myself so that I could coach my team better? There's another one. What is the alternative if I'm not coaching my team in my business? What is my alternative if I'm not showing my team how to succeed? Well, then the team is not going to succeed. My team needs to see me putting in the work in order for the team to succeed as a whole. My team needs me, or my team needs to be seeing me doing the things I'm asking them to do. I don't tell them what to do. I ask them to do these things. And in turn, it's going to help them better their lives. So what's the alternative if I don't do that? If I don't learn these things and do them, implement them myself, and then teach them to my team? ILT, invest, learn, teach. Well, the alternative is there's no success on our team. The alternative is it's just hundreds of people just walking around the earth going, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? That's the alternative. What's the alternative if I don't tell my wife that I love her every day, multiple times a day, like I do? And tell her that she's hot. To the point where she might be sick of hearing it, but maybe not. But for 10 years, I've been doing that. What is my alternative? That she stops thinking that I find her attractive, that she starts thinking that I don't have interest in her anymore after 10 years. I don't want that. What is the alternative if I don't tell my kids that I love them as often as I do? And show them that I love them and tell them every single morning, or not every single morning, but every single day, I say to my 5-year-old Cielo, and I've been doing this she's 5. I've been doing this for probably 2 years now. I say, do you know that I love you? She says, yes. I say, do you know that you are beautiful? And she says, yes. And what the heck is the third one? Do you know I love you? Do you know you're beautiful? Oh, crap, I can't remember the third one. But it's like those little things. Do you know I love you? Do you know you're beautiful? Oh crap, I can't remember the third one. I'll remember as soon as I'm done. But every single day, literally for 2 years, I say those things. Do you know I love you? Do you know you're beautiful? And I can't remember the third. I'll remember it as soon as I'm done with this live. Anyway, but what's the alternative? The alternative is she has a dad that is not showing her the love that she deserves every day. I treat my girls, my 15-year-old daughter Nicole and my 5-year-old daughter Cielo, I treat them like I would want the man in their life when they get older to treat them. I want them to understand their value and their worth. What's the alternative if I don't do that? Well, then they find some guy who is just, I don't like, which is going to happen anyway, but I don't like and is not going to do much for them and help them succeed in life. You know, they see what I do for them. They need to find somebody who is equal that'll do those things for them because that's what they're worth. What's the alternative? There you go. What is the alternative if I don't do things for my family? If I don't provide for my family? If I don't hustle and work hard, what's the alternative? Well, we don't have a nice house. We don't have a couple acres of land like we have. We don't live where we live because I'm not doing what it takes to hustle. You know, the medical things that go on in our family. You know, what's the alternative if I don't hustle my ass off to be able to afford to pay the medical bills? What's the alternative? Well, things don't get taken care of, and that can lead into worse things. So what is the alternative in your life? Okay, if you have weight to lose, I just lost 77 pounds. I'm not done. I want to do another 10 or 15 or so. A year ago, when the doctor said you need to reverse your diabetes and lose weight, I didn't say what's the alternative. I said, how do I do it? I knew the alternative. The alternative was having a stroke or a heart attack. The alternative was in my family, people have lost limbs, have get shots in their eyes because of diabetes. That's the alternative if I didn't make a change. I didn't want that alternative. So I created my own alternative and I put in the work and I lost 77 pounds to date in a little over a year. What's the alternative if I start a business and don't learn the skills needed to make that business successful? Well, the alternative is you're not going to be successful. What's the alternative is you start a business or a side hustle and you give up in a year or so because it's not going the way you thought it would go. So what? Man up. Come on. If somebody has gone before you and has succeeded in whatever industry it is that you're in, and they've succeeded, you know it can be done. What's the alternative? You quit? You start something else? In my 8 years of being in the network marketing business, I have lost count of how many serial entrepreneurs I have come across. Too many. They come and they go. They come and they go. They come and they go. Oh, this is cool. It's the shiny squirrel syndrome. Oh, what's that over there? What's that over there? They never make any money in any of them. The alternative, when you start something, you learn about it, you master it. The alternative is if you don't, you jump from thing to thing to thing to thing, think you're going to make money over there when you never do. You can't chase two rabbits at the same time. You got to pick one, master it. So what's the alternative to starting a side hustle or a business and you don't do anything with it? You hit your first bump in the road or hurdle and then you quit. The alternative is you're never going to be successful. So what is your alternative no matter what it is? If you need to lose 50 pounds, what's the alternative if you don't lose 50 pounds? You stay fat forever? I wasn't going to stay fat forever. I'm done. I'm done. What's the alternative when I started my side hustle 8 years ago? If I didn't learn the skills and become successful, then I would still be stuck full time in a dead-end job that I did not like or did not want to be at. That's the alternative. What is your alternative? Ask yourself that every single morning. That's your only affirmation. It's just one affirmation. What is your alternative if you don't perform in whatever aspect it is that day? What's your alternative? If you're not on the Residual Hustler group page, where I spread a lot of knowledge that I have learned over the last 8 years and help others develop and teach others some skills, head on over. So just type in Tom Young Residual Hustler. You'll see the page come up. Like it. You can go to the YouTube channel, Residual Hustler. You can find a lot of different videos on how I help people. Check it out. But head over to the Facebook page. Check it out. Like it. Residual Hustler. You can also go to residualhustler.com, see what I do. But what's the alternative if you don't do that? Well, the alternative is you're not learning something new, so you just stay the way that you have been for years and nothing changes. For some people, that's okay. That's fine. For me, it's not. But for some, it is. So, what's the alternative? See ya.